Hi there, welcome to Friday's market commentary. Chart up over here of the S&P 500, which was down, actually up about 2.5 points today. Kind of a flat day. Dow down 25 points, Nasdaq up 12. Kind of a flat day. It was up quite a bit more earlier in the day until the semi-bailout of the auto loan or the auto companies came out, and then the market started to sell off a little bit. You can see that we've got some current support levels right down here, pretty close to the 841 level, with next resistance up here. We can kind of go a couple different ways. I'm going to go up here about 985, right up across through here at 985 from our resistance levels. Here in the middle of that sideways pattern. We broke it for a little bit, came right back up immediately, and then so we're back into this neutral pattern. Our MACD lines are bullish. If we look at the histograms, it almost looks like they're starting to kind of roll over right down here at the very end. So I've got some mixed signals there with the lines moving higher, but the histograms may be starting to drop. I'm going to go with more of a neutral pattern on this. Earlier in the week, I was slightly more neutral to bullish, but I'm going to stick with neutral going into this weekend. With the index moving pretty good sideways. Pretty much most of the news is out now in the marketplace. So we'll see what's going to happen if the market's going to pull back a little bit to hit some highs here. So we're just currently going short-term neutral and longer-term still bearish until we break above this 985 resistance level here. I'm going to go ahead and remain long-term bearish on the indexes. So support 841, resistance around 985, short-term neutral, longer-term bearish. All right, let's move over to the NASDAQ and see what that one's looking like for us. And here's a chart of the NASDAQ. We're going to call support down here, right down in this area, right down here about 1398. Going to come up support level. We actually broke it here a little bit, but that's a little too low. So we're going to stick right in this area here around 1398. We've got resistance pretty close to where we are coming across here at 1600, but ultimately if we break through that, we're really looking right up here at about 1795. Currently, the MACDs are slightly more bullish through here. We're still going a little bit sideways, a little sideways pattern through here. So I'm going to call short term still slightly sideways with support around 1398 and resistance all the way up around 1795. So it's got a pretty good movement here, 200 points it needs to go before it really breaks out one side or the other. Long term, still bearish. And you got MACDs heading higher. Same thing over here on the histograms. They're not really moving any higher right now, which means it could start to run out of some steam. So you got kind of a divergence going between the lines and the histograms. Usually means more of a neutral market. So short term, we're going to stick with neutral. Longer term, we're still going to be bearish until we start to break out above these items here. If we do go above 1600 here, I'll go short term bullish, but really not until we move above the 1795 level can we start to go more longer term bullish. All right, hope that helps. Keep an eye on news. News has a tendency to change everything, and I hope you all have a happy holiday.